Hi everybody, it's Philly from Create and Curate. Today is all about nativities. So don't mind me over here having a little sob about the fact that my kiddos are now all too big to be part of the school nativity. When did that happen? I can't even. They're growing up too quick. However, the beauty of working with the church means that I can still embrace nativity until, I don't know, the kids are at least 60, 65 probably. So let me explain my project. So the project that I am working on is all to do with the nativity and with the church. It's not quite at the church, it's actually at the local community centre, and we are up against our absolute Christmas nemesis, Father Christmas. So we're going to have a grotto at one end of the hall, and I'm going to be down the other end of the hall with what I thought would be a really good idea was to have a big backdrop of a nativity scene, make up a load of costumes, and then we can have one reason for Christmas and then the actual reason for Christmas. So I have been making lots and lots of costumes. Would you like to see them? Okay, right, I'm going to level with you. Some of these have come from other people, and the other ones I'm going as basic as I possibly can. Like your regular everyday Bethlehemmer. That's the sort of vibe I was going for. So we've got things like, but this one was going to be for Mary. A little dress top for Mary and other little smocks. You kind of get the idea. I've got some headdresses or some scarves to go round. Oh, these bits are all spare bits. I've got some spare bits. But I do also have, look at this. Got a Mary headdress. Oh, please find some space at the inn. I know, right? I've been miscast, people. I should have been Mary. So I do also have, like I said, I've got a couple which are questionable, but they're with very good intentions. So we live not far from a farm, and every year they have a Christmas barn that they put out, and they have reindeers, and you can go buy your Christmas tree up there. Big up Cotley Farm, woo woo. And they also have a nativity up there every year. So they have asked if we can amend some of these. I've just tidied them up a little bit and then given them a little bit of, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I've just zigzagged around the edge because I thought that the rough and ready look would be quite nice. But questionable tastes in fabric, and I'm here for it. I'm living for it. That could easily be a king, couldn't it? Do you think? A king? This could be a, not entirely sure, maybe a shepherd. Could be a shepherd. So anyway, I've got lots and lots of costumes. I've got about 15 costumes. But the one thing that I need to make now, which I thought I could take you on the journey with me. Oh, see what I did there? Mary and Joseph went on it. What I could do is take you on the journey to help me sew up the backdrop. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so I have come to my absolute most favourite place for all inspiration and everything amazing, Pinterest. I've just typed in nativity backdrops, and I mean, I love these. These are amazing. This one particularly looks cool. I love this, but I have 2 days to get it made, and it needs to be take up and put downable, and it needs to be done quickly, and I need, as in taken up and put down quickly, and it needs to be cheap, and I have lots of fabric, so therefore I have a couple of ideas of things. Oh look, isn't that adorable? I just don't have the time. So here are a couple of the ones that I have picked. So this is like an inspirational one. I don't think I'll be able to manage this, but the idea that there will be a blue backdrop with a stable and the star and the shining down. This looks lovely. I think I'm going to try and manage something like that. This is a much more basic version, but actually it would still look really cute. Have I got a manger? Yeah, we've got a manger in the church store, so we can use that. And I wanted to get a hay bale, but again, I don't think I'm going to. Like I said, it needs to be really quickly put downable, and I don't think that lugging a hay bale in is going to please people very much. We'll see. I'll have a think about it. But I love the star and I love the little rays as well. And then this one, the reason I picked this one was because I liked the drape of the brown fabric. So the backdrop, I'm going to use some of the satin that I got in my massive fabric haul. I've just got it out and it's really thick actually, so it will be really good as a backdrop. I'm going to have to cut 2 pieces and sew them together for the width that I need, but that's okay, I can work with that. And then I've got loads of brown, so we had some brown like polyester lining fabric, and then we had some brown sort of sateen fabric as well, and I think the sateen would look quite nice. So I'm going to try and like sew it there and sew it there so it has a nice drape to it to go down as the, well, hang on, let me see, I've made something up. Okay, so let me see if I can do this full size or if it'll just cut it off. Oh no, that looks okay. So this is going to be the star. Is that cutting it off a little bit? I can't help it anymore, I'm afraid. This is going to be the star. Oh no, there we go. And then it's going to have rays coming out. Do I have white? I do have white. Do you think white or yellow? We'll see whatever I've got more of. I don't think I've got any yellow actually, so it might just be white. And some rays coming out. And then this will be the brown fabric of the stable. And then I will get the manger and pop it down there. And it should be plain sailing. Hopefully. I don't think it will take that long. Oh, can you escape out now, please? Excuse me. There we go. Much better. I've also seen these, which I quite like the look of. Again, not sure if I'm going to have enough time, but hubby's always got loads of great big cardboard boxes at work that caravan bits come in. So I could use those boxes and make some of these just little 1D, 2D, I suppose, for these little guys. I could just make up a couple of those and paint them white, and then they could be sat either side of the manger. That would look quite cute as well, wouldn't it? And then obviously I'm going to have all the costumes. So overall, it will have like a really nice little cute aesthetic. I've got, how long have I got to set up? Like an hour. And then I've got a load of other crafts to do as well. Plus I have to lug all the stuff down there. And I haven't got a car, so I'm going to have to carry all the stuff down on the bus, and the photo setup on its own, rather the backdrop setup, is really heavy. I might have to do it in a couple of trips. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. For now, shall we just get concentrating on sewing the backdrop? Let's do it. Okay, well, you can't see very well because of the light, but oh, goodness me. I have made 2 pieces of, this is Duchess satin, and it's in a really dark blue. I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not. It's in a really dark blue, and so I've sewn 2 pieces together. It's this long, and I'm going to try and straighten it out a little bit, and then we'll attach the what am I attaching? The stable. Okay, big up my little helper. Whoop, whoop. Oh, turn around, let's see your bow. Gorgeous. Oh, could you just with these curls? Oh, I love them so much. I get distracted. So I've got a sash of brown, and we've worked out where it's going to sit, haven't we, Bea?
Yes.
And then we're just going to, I'm just pinning it on now, and then, see, can you see the pins up there? I'm just pinning it on now. I ruched it, and then I did a little line to keep the ruches in place. And then, oh, I can't get a good enough photo whilst I'm still holding video while I'm holding it. But that's going to be what it looks like as soon as I've pinned it and sewn it on. You right there?
Right, so excusing the state of the light because, oh, hang on, right. Does that help a little bit? So, no, it doesn't. I give up. So, we've got the blue backdrop and we've got the brown stable, and then I've got the white there, which is going to go as the star. Does this make sense? Does it look okay? I think it's big enough that you can fit a people or two in it. A people or two. You've got to pick a people or two.
Okay, this is the start. It will look a bit tidier, and I've only just pinned it on at the moment. So I'm going to zigzag around the outside to just sort of applique it on. But I think that looks all right, doesn't it? Okay, right. I'll applique this on, and then the next reveal will be the finished product. Right, I'm about to leave, but I need to show you my jumper first. It says, gonna party like it's my birthday. And then that's Jesus with a little Santa hat on. If it needs explaining, is it funny? I don't think so. Right, I'm gonna load the car up. So, about last night, I may have forgotten to take any footage at all. I'm really annoyed with myself because so many kids turned up and they all had really lovely pictures and they all dressed up in the little costumes, and we had the manger and there was straw in the manger, and then we had a little baby Jesus in there and everything. It was really cute, but I completely forgot to take all the video, any footage of its existence at all. So to make up for it, I've set up most of it in my lounge, which you can see now. So I suppose it doesn't really look any different to when, oh, apart from the fact there's a dog bone in there, it doesn't really look any different than when we started, other than the fact that it's all officially sewn on. Let me see if I can get a bit closer to show you how I've just zigzagged over it to stitch it on, and then with these I just stitched one end, twisted it, and then stitched the other, so that one's a little bit undone. So yeah, that's it really. I'm really sorry I didn't get any footage, but it looked amazing and all the costumes looked really good, and I really enjoyed making it. Really dark in here. I think I'm going to check with the Vic, and if he doesn't want it for any more Christmas things, then I think I will take it apart and I will use this satin for maybe a dressing gown. Duchess satin might be a bit stiff for a dressing gown, but hopefully for a dressing gown. I've cut one and prepped one already, but that was with a different type of satin, so I was thinking if I do this one I might give it away for a certain someone for a birthday present, so we'll have to see. But for now, thank you very much for coming on my journey with me. I'm sorry that I'm absolutely useless at YouTubing and didn't take any footage of it actually in place. Like the big reveal was just like, what's that? That's it. Reveal. Ta-da! So I'm really sorry about that, guys. But next week I will be back on form, and I promise you I will do something amazing and so wizzy and YouTubey that you will not think it's part of my channel. We all know that's not true. But thank you so much, everybody, and I will see you next week. Bye!